Now, I would like to emphasize that I can't stand TikTok. I haven't been on this website for nearly 2 years, if you don't count the moments that I just, look at a little bit of it. And it just pisses me off that this website has more viewers than YouTube. The website that averages billions of viewers each month, and it's not even fucking good. Now, I know that there are good and talented creators in this filth of a website, but I simply don't care because creators in this website are not necessarily the worst, but more like they're limited to this platform. And I also hate the format of this website. Look at this. People really like squares. Don't really know why. Did they save your life or did it give you pleasure? And I mean, I'm not judging. Everybody does like some pleasure here and there. And I don't really like the TikTokers that much when compared to a YouTuber. I guarantee 100% that if you liked a TikToker, you forget the name of the TikToker because for the most part, you're going to remember them as the guy who did so-and-so with some toilet paper. You're not going to remember that guy's name, and this happens to every creator except for a select few because they're famous enough for people to give a shit about their name. But if you're a TikToker who is blowing up in this week, I'm sorry, who are you? And for most people who go on this website, they don't care. They just want their 10-second stimulation and move on to the next video they're gonna scroll past for 3 seconds. Because their attention span is that cooked that they can't even watch a 1-minute video. Let that sink in. We are in the most advanced time of society, and we are probably in a new low just because of these problems alone. I just find it so dumb that when you go on this cancer of a website and scroll, do you get any value from it? Like, be honest with me for a second. Would you rather watch a 1-hour video or a 1-minute video? And to the people who are cooked, they will pick the 1-minute video. And their excuse for picking 1 minute instead of 1 hour is because it's quicker. And those are the same people who spend tens of hours on this site watching 1-minute TikToks. And you're trying to convince me that a 1-hour video is too long if you're willing to have the engagement of a goldfish and just keep scrolling until your brain is just a pile of mush? Now stop making that excuse at that point and make your attention span good and watch a YouTuber and not a TikToker, okay? Because TikTok is cancer and not remotely as entertaining as YouTube. Because YouTube has creators that put their heart and soul into what they create and love. And for TikTokers, they are passionate and talented, but they will never reach the same level of greatness that a YouTube video has. And please, for the love of God, no one, and I mean no one, should say that TikTok is better. I know meat riders will exist in every corner of every drug dealing alley, but out of all of the things you can meat ride, you decide to meat ride TikTok? This shouldn't even be a discussion or debate or any of that shit. YouTube is far better and far more entertaining than any other TikTok video. Whoever thinks that TikTok is better than YouTube in terms of creators, I'm sorry, but you are wrong, and your brain is probably a pack of jelly at this point. And I feel like it would be better if you went to the hospital and got that checked out, Mr. Meat Rider. And I feel like creators, while being entertaining, just feels like they're limited by shorts. I normally like the videos where they put all their heart and soul into a video, but with a short, it just feels less enjoyable. And most shorts are quantity over quality because it's a short. If you don't pump out consistent shorts to please the low attention spanners, they're gonna leave. So what's the point on making shorts that you don't enjoy? Now, besides money, do you really enjoy making a soulless short, or do you like making something that you want to make and enjoy while also making a profit? And I'm not saying that TikTokers aren't passionate about making a short. I'm just saying, in the good words of Foco himself,
But shorts in my eyes just really amplify this. Don't get me wrong, okay? There are shorts made by people that actually put some effort into them. You can clearly see that they are passionate about what they are doing. But if they would just make a normal video, it would be 10,000 times better, straight up.
God damn, that was a good line. What was I talking about? Oh yeah, as you can see with this clip, it doesn't feel like it's mostly passionate-oriented content, but rather give me views and money. And that just pisses me off because the community that I'm in does the same shit where they mostly think about money rather than making something they want to make. And I know I said this many times on the channel, but I appreciate when a creator loves what he's doing. For example, Pyrocynical is amazing, and his long-form content are just so good, and I highly recommend his Darkwood video because it is so good. And I wouldn't recommend it to the low attention span people because their attention span is 0.000000000000001% attention span. Another example is Jay Schlatt. He recently got out of his whole reaction shtick, and I enjoy his reaction videos, but I'm glad he's back to making what he wants to make. And oh yeah, check out his music video on Santa Claus because it's absolutely amazing and it deserves a watch. Now after I give you all this information, I hope you can understand why I think this way. I much prefer creators that love what they do instead of these TikTokers. And what I love is when a TikToker gets out of his little bubble and makes content he enjoys on YouTube. That sounds pretty familiar, doesn't it? And I know this pays well, but I think that it would be in your best interest to make things that you enjoy making. Because when I see a TikToker, I just feel like they want money more than making something from mostly passion. And there's nothing wrong with that as long as your passion outweighs the money. And it also has to be entertaining. TikTok also has this entire platform for people just doing stuff for followers and money. And as long as you have passion for that topic, that's completely fine. But I feel like most people don't give a single fuck about any of this and just make a trendy video for the sake of making a trendy video. This shit just pisses me off so much. Because most of these people, I guarantee, don't care about the topic they're talking about. This shit happened to KSI's song, where so many people were saying that the song was bad, and meat riding that opinion to their grave. But in reality, the music video isn't even that bad. And this shit will continue to happen until the entire platform dies. And to the people who don't want this app to be banned, please, stop. Just let it die. You don't need this in your life. What you need is air. And you need to breathe plenty of it. And while you're outside, make sure to do something with your life, because that is way better than going on this app and making your brain rotted to infinity. Anyways, if you guys enjoyed, be sure to like and subscribe for more content like this. And if your attention span was good enough to get to this part of the video, I implore you to watch my fell off video, because it's very good and inspiring. And if you want to watch another video about video games and stuff and you're a nerd like that, my hardest video game video is for that. Anyways, that's all I wanted to say. Bye.